Hi, Dance again. It's Tsunami's original hours once again. When was the last time Tsunami streamed at 12 p.m.? I didn't quite stream at 12 p.m. I forgot. Stands for art? No. No, it doesn't. Maybe it stands for art. That makes me sound like a CEO. Hi, Standard, hi, Breezy, hi, Calcum, hi, Unit, hi, Meta. Is this Super Tsunami? I don't know, is it? You tell me, sir. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I wanted to draw. It's Yukon and Mur. Is this Jones? What are you? What are you? A cop? Is that the right response? I don't know. I feel like it is. Don't spread them so much. Here you go. She'll be wearing shorts, so it'll be okay. It obviously stands for the famous song by Hatsune Miku. Actually, the song is by Nashimoto Ui. I listen to Nashimoto every day. So even then, I won't stand for the injustice. And super homeless Tsunami. Tsunami is not homeless. I'm not either. The Tsunami theme song is so comforting and soothing. I needed it. Is this a theme song? I guess it kind of would be. It wouldn't be in sync in the slightest because I actually don't listen to it. I just play it for you guys because I think it's fun. I think it's kind of funny how you guys have to suffer through it and I don't. It's got nothing wrong with the song, it's just if you listen to any song on loop for more than an hour, you're going to go insane. I make the go. I actually just listen to my own music. Crazy. Suffering is the wrong word, the song is kind of comforting. Now, the suffering is having to listen to the same song on loop for over an hour. How do I feel like it's less smooth than this. Log. Hi, Adrian. I enjoy the music. I think it's like a Stockholm Syndrome thing now. Isn't the entirety of watching me like some kind of sick Stockholm Syndrome? I think that's just called Oshing. Probably. You dedicate enough time to watching anyone, you'll slowly develop some kind of syndrome, if not Stockholm. Maybe watching me is like, sunk cost policy. You actually don't like me in the slightest, but you've spent too much time watching, and now it accidentally became an Oshi because I don't know, you started watching me because you hate me. First check on Mika figures? I've never It's not that I don't like figurines, but I don't have that much interest in getting more figurines. Because I don't have that much desk space. I think I'd find places to wedge them, but they wouldn't be very nice display places. Right now, I just have Fubuki on my desk, and she looks at me, and I think, whoa, Fubuki! Hi, Deja. No, wait, thank you, Deja. I think I said hi already. Thank you. I have good, like, parasocial dependency? Yeah. I can't say I've never developed a parasocial relationship. I never become a parasocial chatter though, because I think if I'm parasocial and I feel comfortable talking to someone, that's the point where it gets into like stealing their milk to drink territory for me personally. Let's... deselect. This is something. I think the chin is a little too... Chin. Drinking from the same carton is like a secondhand kiss. Do you not know what it... Have you never heard the term indirect kiss? That said, I don't think it like, oh, I'm touching... You know, in fiction you read it like, oh, it's basically like we're touching lips to lips. It's more like you're drinking their saliva, but that's not really bad either, is it? I don't know. I think more people should own up to the fact that they're chugging saliva. That feel when Timmy asks what your password is so she can do your homework for you. I did that once in like middle school, okay? For the homework thing. I did someone's homework once in middle school. The other thing is... Did you get a good grade? Oh, no. I got kicked out of that school for bad grades after all that. It's because I personally had no interest in maintaining good grades, though. Not because of like, misallocation of time or something. Oh, did the homework wrong. No. I did their homework fine, and they went on to stay in that school, but I got kicked out because I did not do my work, ever. Is this on screen? I have no idea. Hi, Uber. I'll have you know, in middle school I was pretty good at French class. However, I have forgotten all of it. Je m'appelle. Je n'ai pas. That was the thought process there. Do their work and then what? The thought process was like, it's nice to do their work for them. It's like we're super close. And then it was, you know, personally, I had no desire to stay in that school. It was more a matter of, if I stayed in that school, it would have solely been for the sake of being able to still converse with people I know. Because I was getting pretty severely bullied there for being, you know, pretty rightfully for being a freak. So, you know. I think the people who have bullied me throughout my life were jerks. But I don't necessarily think it was undeserved. Comment Silva. Sava, Sava. Supposedly French people don't actually say Sava very much. Bon voyage. Parlor vous francaise. Oh, you didn't deserve to be bullied. Obviously, no one really deserves to be bullied, but I'm saying my bullying wasn't necessarily undeserved and for no reason. Some of it was, but most of it was like, dang, why are you such a freak? Don't worry, Tsunami, the middle and high schoolers are now even bigger freaks. Yeah, but they probably go outside and have jobs and girlfriends and boyfriends and, you know, taste buds that have developed past the age of 5. Okay, but if you were a real freak, you would bite them. I got in trouble for biting a kid in middle school once. Like, really, really big trouble. It was part of why I kept getting bullied after that. It was on my first day of school. Hi, Bob. Thank you, Bob. It's been so long, I don't even remember why I did it. First day, there were a lot of people there. Why didn't you bite the people who bullied you? Because I didn't get much physical bullying. Whenever I hear about boys getting bullied, it's always physical stuff. But bullying towards girls is really, really weird psychological torture, generally. I have no idea why girls do that kind of stuff. Like, teen girls, particularly. This is a very rough sketch. Don't mind how weird some parts look. What do shoes look like? I once said, I don't get how you can be bullied by a girl. If she just bullies you, you just whack her. It's when you get in trouble once, nobody really trusts you after that. So, you know, if you attack someone, it's going to be along the lines of like, the crazy disabled girl attacked someone again. Well, whatever. That will work when you get kicked out of that school and go to a school that doesn't know, though. And so you stay quiet for a year and then attack someone who keeps being mean to you. I don't know how to do feet whatsoever. And it's a little hard to say you want to learn how to do feet. That kind of stuff always gets met with a like, what are you learning to draw feet for? And then you're the loser. If you kiss someone on the mouth, they don't bully you again? I think you get in trouble for sexual assault if you do that. Pro tip, don't do that. If you're stuck with the label, why not keep applying violence? when I bit that kid, it was not because the kid was being mean to me. Well, I mean, the kid was kind of being mean to me. Kid was a jerk, but for the most part, it was a little unprompted. What other violence did school Tsunami commit? After a while, I kind of got the hint and stopped doing it in school because I would get in big trouble. Most of my general violence would be in elementary school, actually. And most of the time I was just mad for not being included, so I would throw a fit and they would take me to the learning lab and press me into the wall with a gym mat until I stopped struggling. You know? I hated when that happened. I remember after a while, you know, they changed out the principal and the lady working at the learning lab or whatever. And I told them what they used to do there, and she was like, What? She was horrified. It was really funny. Chinchillas are compliant chinchillas? It's not a matter of compliant, it's a matter of I physically could not keep struggling for, you know, they'd keep doing that until I stopped struggling. Didn't they also get an obese black woman? It's not, she wasn't black, stop! This is the second time you've said she was an obese black woman. She was overweight, but she was not black. Hi, Jackie. It would not have been better or worse if she was black. It's just weird that you've gotten it right twice. How do you know she wasn't black? Did you do a DNA test? Well, I mean, she... Why does this matter? This doesn't matter. I had a strange honor to my violence as a kid. I'd pick fights, but only with people bigger or older than me because I wanted a good fight. I was a very, fighty kid for the longest time because, maladjusted autist with a rough childhood, blah, 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 you know. Doomed from the start. Nothing matters. That's not true. Your life matters. Or something like that. You hear stuff like that sometimes. Whenever I always imagine that kind of annoying anime voice. But sometimes I think about Fumoko's like, not today. Tomorrow. No wait, not tomorrow. Today! Bow bow. That was pretty good. If I really studied, I could probably get it way better. But in general, Fumoko, no discredit to them, I think. But I think most of their voice is just in the fact that they're together. You can hear subtle differences that are very nice, like Fuawa leans a little lower and a little clearer. which really lends to singing, because you know Fuawa is actually hitting the notes and Mokoko is hitting the notes, but she's also kind of screaming them. Mokoko eh. Fuawa sounds more fluffy and Mogugo sounds more fuzzy. Yeah, obviously respect her wishes or whatever, but I'm really sad that Mokoko doesn't like all the silly nicknames she gets. Because they're really fun nicknames. I like Mango Jam. Huh? Zogoga. That's funny, but I do understand why that one isn't permitted. Particularly that one can come off as a term that isn't so great. And if anyone says based, I am just going to kill you, because honestly I do not want to hear that anymore. You're getting timed out. Screw you. You've been made an example of. Congratulations. What do legacy play? Oh. Yeah, about right. They protrude a little bit initially, and then they go in. Hey, vampire. You just publicly executed this man? I'm making an example because I have my own things that I don't like hearing, and also I have things that I will have to worry about, you know? In terms of looking presentable. By the way, Tsunami, have you gotten the beds? The beds? You don't? Ah! The beds! I got a few of them. I won't show them on screen because I think some people would never want to talk to me again if I showed them, but if Pippa can survive, surely you can survive too. I mean, there's a bit of a slight difference between me and Pippa there, but you know? Ask for beds for bed review? No. I asked for beds so that I could look at them and for artistic reference. It's because you know, you look up beds online. You even look up bedrooms. I start stalking people to find their bedrooms. Everyone's got these very polished bedrooms, but it doesn't feel representative of me in the slightest. And I'm trying to learn how to draw backgrounds and things like that. Hi, Charlie. I keep sounding like there's something in my mouth, and that's because I'm gnawing on my pen. I think I've probably regressed in terms of being able to act presentable. I don't know. But things like my little brother lives with me now. Like full time, for real. And he's a total autist as well, so to understand him, I'm reverting into my primal autist at a cost of my own skills. Eat pumice? I can eat pumice. I found some floor pumice the other day. Half eaten. It runs in the family. Autism is genuinely hereditary, you know? Huh. More pummers. See me, I can only imagine how horrifyingly dirty your floor is. I've been cleaning it. I think it's probably still dusty, but for the most part it's clear-ish. I have a lot of books on the floor because I used up all my shelf space to store the plushies. I used to keep all the plushies in my bed, but it would break my little heart every time they fell off the bed. Even worse if I step off the bed and step on one of them. Cinemy, have you eaten non-pumice meals today? I made myself a little, like this tiny little bowl of cheese fries. And I ate through half, about probably 75% of it. But they didn't cook really right. And so it just felt like I was eating chewy potatoes and cheese. Which is fine, but not really what I wanted. It was pretty gross. So I divided it and gave it to the dogs. They liked it. Can I eat your uncooked potatoes? I'm sure my dad has bought some that are going uneaten right now. I can... I'll sell it for merchandise. Raw potatoes I found in my house. Dinner. Bump. Did something similar not too long ago, but it was mashed potatoes. I could mold it like scalding hot Play-Doh. Yeah, I found some scented Play-Doh while rummaging through my parents' old stuff as I do. And it was still perfectly pristine and it was so gross. It reeked of like this horrible artificial strawberry. I think I got it as a Christmas gift from my grandpa. And not as a child because for whatever reason my grandpa keeps getting me children's toys. I don't think he has dementia or any cognitive disease. I think he's just like that. Did it taste good? I did not eat the Play-Doh. I used to lick Play-Doh, but... you know. I'm an adult woman now. I have things like adult woman responsibilities. I'm not gonna articulate what makes me an adult woman. I don't know if I could without a job. There was one type of gritty sand Play-Doh that they used with beach-themed playsets that made me sick from the smell of it. I didn't get that much Play-Doh as a kid, so I wouldn't know that many playsets. I have a similar thing with Lego where, you know, you hear all the people go, oh, you know, I remember having this Lego playset as a kid. But Legos were expensive. So, wasn't really a thing for me. Teamy has refined her adult mature taste palette to only the finest of pumice off the floor of her room. Okay, okay. I'll start eating sushi or something. What else did... I tried, at my Christmas family gathering last year, a month ago, one of my relatives brought in a little bit of caviar to put with a charcuterie board. And I tried it, and that was some of the nastiest stuff I've ever had. I don't... My little brother ate a ton of it, though. I mean, it is fish eggs, but... I don't know, the eggs are usually okay. Charcuterie board. Look at that slightly cross-eyed look. Also, hi P7. Is that your characteristic look now? Ah. I don't think so. I think this is just funny. Fish love me. Is this a psyop to get into phase? I'll be honest, I don't think I'd ever get into phase. Of course it would be a dream, but... people always go, you know, Mayoshi is perfect for phase connect. But I mean, I'm... just not really... viable. I don't meet any criteria, and I'm terrible at socializing. And not in the, like, oh, Mayoshi is so antisocial, kawaii, moe, whatever. Nobody talks like that. But it's not in that sort of way, it's in the... I can't socialize to save my life. In a genuine sense. I always stop talking to people. Hi, over. No, wait. Have I said that before? Have you been here? I don't know. But I'm just, in a genuine sense, devoid of communication skills or the energy to socialize, and I try to reconnect with people, but then it's like, am I saying the right thing? And then I delete what I was typing, and then I go to bed. Antisocial behavior and not being able to socialize are two different things. Being antisocial usually comes with a misanthropic attitude, in my opinion. I don't know, I've talked about how I'm only attracted to Tootie. I gotten to the point. Whoa. You're weird but not hateful? I wouldn't know. I think it doesn't take that much to be smart enough to not be outright rude to people. I've never been timed out. That was an epic execution to me. Haha. I don't know how to joke about it in a way that doesn't make me sound like a creepy old perv. Would the right word be unsocial? I don't know, I've never heard the word unsocial. But, you know, I want to reach out and connect to people and have normal friendships that normal people have. But then it's like, this isn't as easy as my visual novels. I'm going to go back to sitting alone in my room. Boobs. TV, it's 2026 or something. Nobody has offline friends anymore. Not even a joke. That's what I hear. I've never been good at... I've always been hopeless about socializing, though. And my dad is friends. It's actually not that hard to socialize. I think a good start is asking yourself why you don't want to. I've been there and I'm still working on it. Asking why I don't want to would probably involve unpacking a lot of things that would not be very fun to unpack. How's that friend you've been hanging out with going? You still hanging out? So anyway. I don't need... I don't need to talk about depressing things. So, how about them spurts team? That sounds gross. Spurts? Yeah. Here. I'm gonna erase this face. Faceless. But you know, everyone's got things they want to work on and blah blah blah. I can't help someone like doesn't want to be helped, blah blah blah. What I want to work on right now is liking what I make. Because oftentimes I gaze down at what I'm making and think, dang, I think I want to go do something else. And then I put it in storage forever. Now she's a hentai protagonist? 1. Creepy pervert. 2. They gotta have a mouth at least. Usually, if you want some kind of faceless protagonist, they have like an ominous shadow over their face, you know? I still don't know how to do feet. There's like a... Okay, I gotta do some flexibility stuff. I see Nikki because I haven't given her clothes, and also I don't really feel like figuring out what kind of outfit to put her in. Give her socks so it's not gay. Do not ask us to gather feet pics for you. There are so many people I would turn to before any of you, because as much as I like conversing with you guys, I feel like you guys would want to deliberately give me psychic damage with something like that. Give her socks, give her toe socks. Okay, I have an idea that is better. There you go. No more feet. I saw that. I just can't figure out how to draw it, just hide it method. Well, it also frames it in a nice way. Look at that. Looks a bit like Rooney Ruiz fan art. I'm not sure it is. Not sure. Might not be. That pose, it's called chilling. You may not have heard of it. I mean, all sorts of people chill in this kind of pose. Ish. I don't think ladylike individuals chill in that sort of pose. Well, I mean, you sit in the privacy of your room. I sit in much weirder positions. I kind of tangle my legs together when I sit, because I think it's very nice. I feel the stretching of my cartilage, my joints. Yeah, there's something I can get up on time now, because now, with the dogs my family is taking care of, there's this fun thing called, when everyone leaves for work and school and all that, they put the dogs in dog crates across from my room, and the dogs do not stop barking until I let them out and watch them run around. It's like I have a flush alarm clock that I cannot shut off or sleep through. A flush alarm clock sounds pretty metal, not gonna lie. When I think of that sort of phrasing, I think of... I see it reposted every once in a while. People will post some kind of image of a computer made of meat, and people will say, you know, you get a PC made of pulsating flesh and it works amazingly, but you have to feed it a rat once a month or every few weeks or whatever. Would you take it? And the answer is, of course, yes, because Oh, it works very well. A live rat? I'm not sure. But I feel like it's very easy to acquire rats. Does the PC like being a PC? I'm not sure you can ask it. I think if I were the PC, I wouldn't like being a PC very much. Knowing the things that get downloaded onto PCs. My hungry self could not have that computer. Scary. I think I'm still gonna do a very lackluster face. Hi, Europe. This is my artistic vision for today. You can be my PC, I'll never clean you though. I'm not gonna entertain the idea of being anyone's PC, but I will say, go dust your PC. It's going to die and you are going to be out of a PC for forever. If you were a PC, what would your sacrifice be? I would want to be a real pain, just for fun. Like, you'd have to give me a whole human finger or something. What about a Tamagotchi? If I were a Tamagotchi, I'd die. You know what I like though? I don't know how many people would know about it these days. I think a lot of the youth probably don't. But Shimeji, like those little desktop friends. Sometimes I like to set those up and I watch them go around and they're like little bugs that are my friends. And they multiply, it's so gross. Which one is your favorite Shimeji? Well, obviously, you know, you scope out ones that are your favorite characters, blah blah blah. The Hollow Council ones are really, really good though. They're really entertaining. They have a lot of different behaviors and they can also interact with each other. It's pretty high level for Shimeji. A lot of the youth, I'd be happy if they knew it, but at the same time, I don't want, you know, random teens to know about it because I like being elitist about it. And also, the random teens wouldn't understand my creepiness because, you know, you set your background to an anime girl looking at you and you have Shimeji everywhere. It's like I'm surrounded by women. Fudanshi? I'm not a Fudanshi! I'm not even a Fujoshi. Do you know what Fudanshi means? Fudanshi is a guy that likes gay ships. I'm not male and I'm not into... I should download Shimeji onto every computer and library at your library in school. I don't think it's very good for an adult woman to break into the local schools. I think I'd probably get put on some kind of list. Teams is plain old. I'm into men! How do I get it across? I like men! I like men! Obviously, nobody wants to hear a girl go on about fictional men. Oh, oh. Nobody wants to hear that, okay? I don't like hearing it. So you're not a guy? Are you a Fujoshi? What about Tenma? Tenma is fine because you're not attracted to Tenma generally. I mean, there's clearly people that are attracted to Tenma, but in the first place, she's like this untouchable, scary person. Should we see your Riz when a woman enters chat? Well, that's why fictional is better. I would marry Tenma unironically. I think I can handle her. Tenma is hot and her personality is even hotter. Me personally, I wouldn't want Tenma because I think she would give me a hard time just for the sake of giving me a hard time. Though I will say, honestly, for all I say about, like, I'm not a Fujoshi, I don't understand Fujoshis, honestly, I would marry Leah. I think she's fun. You grow old with her, but you never feel old because she's still mentally 12. There you go. Top tier art. Why do you want her to be mentally 12? I don't think you understand the point I'm trying to make here. I think you jumped right from like youthful fun into like thinking I want to marry a 12-year-old. I don't think you understand. Maybe I have bad taste, but every phase girl is wife material. I think it really depends on what you want in a wife. That said, I would not want to have a lot of them as roommates. You know? But it's very complicated because there's ones like Rooney would probably be an amazing wife, but honestly, I'd go slowly insane living with her. To me, I think you fell for the bait. Oh, whatever. I love to bite bait. Oh, give me more bait. She would make you watch One Piece and Lord of the Rings. Never date a One Piece fan. It is a bad sign if One Piece is in anyone's top 10. And I don't care how hard you try to convince me. Ah, my line art skills are terrible. Anyway. Yep. Clip to layer below. Magical. What's the episode count at? Like 1,100 or something? I think I'd rather watch all of... What is the name of it? Case Closed or whatever. Boy Detective Conan. I don't remember. I would rather watch all of that than half of One Piece. Jinmi, what are your red flags? You mean the ones that I personally have or the ones that I would set? Because I think it's a little more complicated than that. If it's the ones I personally have, I think most of you could probably say it better than me. Hi Billy, Bob. Hello anime lady. Am I an anime lady? Or am I a disembodied voice with a bunch of PNGs on screen? Your red flags make me feel like I'm in China. I only have autism. I think I would be a perfect bride otherwise. Probably, definitely. Screw the non-believers. Thank you, Bob. Super long-running shows are designed so you can pick them up at any random point. I don't think that's really the case for One Piece, though. Hey, baby, are you the country of... Blue? You mean Libya? That's not a green flag though, that's a red and green flag. I'm off to harass other streamers with these babies? Okay, maybe next streamer you should... A lot of streamers don't like it when you say, like, off to go see another streamer. I see that sometimes. I think I wouldn't like it if I didn't like the streamer, but otherwise... Eh. I saw one of those emotes used in Lumi stream once. Hey baby, are you Brazil? Cause Brazil numero uno. Viva Brazil! What do they... I can't speak Portuguese. That is an eraser. That makes sense. That was the sound of a Pepsi bottle. Expanding or compressing or something. I'm gonna go watch Dana! Is she live right now? Maybe I'll end the stream right now and send you guys over to her. I'll probably never properly talk to her, but I think she's cute. She ended? Dang. I guess I gotta go sit to myself for a while now. Because you broke my heart. This is pretty good. There we go. Yeah, pretty good. Breathe into a man, do it, filter people? I mean, it's not that I don't want to filter people every once in a while, but I'm going to say I have no interest whatsoever in ever rating a man. Hi, thank you, Aaron. I think you've been here. I feel great. My legs. Raiding into a man would mentally scar any unicorn who left you on in the background. Do you think? I don't think I really have a unicorn audience, but even then, I think unicorns, for many people, serve just kind of as some big boogeyman. Like, yeah, we're owning those filthy unicorns out there. I don't know, I'm somewhat of a unicorn. I get jump scared whenever a man comes on. And of sorts. Wow. What do hands look like? There we go. Off screen. I don't have to handle that. Easy peasy. This art stuff. You know what? I don't get how anyone has ever struggled with art. This looks so terrible. Hi platformer, been lurking in stream for a while, hope you're doing good. I'm doing as good as I do every stream. Personally, I don't know what that means, so it's up to you to figure that out. Fun little mystery. Yeah, this is fine. This looks fine. Is she gonna spend her drawing life naked? Well, there's no parts. I think maybe I'll just leave her like that just cause. Now she has a normal face though. Ish. Looks like that one RPG Maker game that all the mentally ill girls love that I can't remember the name of. If I were to guess, off maybe? Omori! Omori, probably. I've never played Omori. From what I've heard about the plot, honestly, it sounds pretty lame. I read the original comic and I thought it was fun enough. Very much of its time. From what I know, the game is nothing like the original comic. I like off, though I've been told that apparently the translation is pretty rough. Something about how, you know, the original French was actually masterfully written or something, and all of the little conversations had puzzle hints in them and whatnot. I'm not learning French though, so I do remember Off was a real headache to play. It's an RPG Maker game. How good can it be? I love RPG Maker games! For the longest time, I was a huge, they go by Funamushi, but most people I think would know them by Mogeko. Their real old name. Sometimes they go by Deep Sea Prisoner or Okegon. I've played all their games, read all their little thingamajigs. I loved them, and then they slowly spiraled into mental illness. Mogeko? Mogogo? No. Funk. Mogeko Castle is that ironically my childhood? I mean, it's not that any of the games would be good for a kid to play, but I feel like Mogeko Castle is probably the worst pick. That entire game is about, I don't know how to phrase it. About rape. Just the entire thing. It wasn't that bad, or maybe I'm just a degen. Well, I hope you're not. No child should be playing it at the very least. Probably the first RPG Maker game I heard of. You know, it starts really simple with you know, oh my god, I hear the witch's house is really good. You hear about the Crooked Man or Mermaid Swamp? You know, Corpse Party. I don't think that was an RPG Maker game. I think it was just an RPG. I played most of them while they were still relatively new. First Funamushi game I would have played would have been Wada no Hara and the Great Blue Sea, which is a very fun game. All the characters are fish and other sea creatures and other things, but mostly fish. Is the original an RPG Maker for Corpse Party? I don't know. Corpse Party has a very weird development. At some point, it was a mobile game, and not even mobile game before touchscreens were a thing, you know? Okay. PC 98. Mobile. Windows. PSP. PS Vita. PlayStation 4. Mobile again. 3DS. Android. Oh, that's mobile again. Switch. And then finally the Xboxes. Most of those are new games, by the way. Is Andy and Lele RPG Maker? I think Monmusu Quest is RPG Maker too. Nothing RPG Maker is a very flexible engine. Well, it makes RPGs. Sure does. Andy and Lele. Honestly, I think it would have been way better if it was not an RPG. I don't know why it's an RPG. It's more of a visual novel story. And the art really is the highlight of it. Always been a fish fan, huh? I've always loved the beauty of nature. That is not a sin. What is the name? I always forget what it's called. This one is really silly. I really liked Tomb of Friends. It's just this silly little game where you go around collecting friends and they all follow you in a long line behind you. And it's got puzzles and stuff. So Pikmin? No, no, no. You don't use the friends. You just have the friends. It's stupid. It's a very stupid, stupid game. Tomb of Friends or Tuba Friends? Tomb. 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 How do you say the V at the end? Tomb. I feel like you could just. It'd look a little stupid, but you'd probably be better off, you know, T-O-O-M. Tomb. Maybe I'll play Tomb of Friends sometime. Should me DM your friends and ask them to follow behind you in a big line. I could also not do that. I could also instead sit where I am. Anyway. Let's put this girl in an environment. I'm holding the pen in my hand because I was putting on my art glove. Bright blue sky. Green, green grass. There we go. She's outside. How much do drawing gloves help with the wrists? Not at all. They help my hand glide across a screen. It's just like a little... I mean, there are ones that help with the wrist, but mine is this just a dinky piece of fabric I put over my hand so I can slide my hand across the screen. Easy peasy. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream, teams. Have a good one, everybody. Bye bye, Sat! Get fast. I'm Milk Before Cereal. Hi, Tsunami. What are you up to? I'm John, of course. Okay. Clip to layer below. What? Now I won't interfere with the erased parts that I already had. Mouse drawing? No, no, no. I draw with a screen tablet. Sometimes I see those little dinky non-screen tablets, and I think, I wonder what those are like. Maybe I should try one day because they're kind of cheap. And then I think, why would I do that when I have a screen tablet? The end of my very moving story. Turn the opacity down. Brighter green. Please tell me that's not real. Screenless tablets? I've drawn with mouse before. Actually, a good amount of art I upload to Twitter is drawn with mouse. If it's text paint and I didn't do it on stream, there's a 50-50 chance I drew it with a little touchpad on my laptop. Here, I'll show you some. Where are my PNGs? Where are my PNGs? I download too many PNGs. Dang it. I gotta get my file organization in order. Here you go. I drew this on touchpad. I'm pretty proud of it. I did a good job, didn't I? Let me see what else. There's an older one I know I drew. Can I find it? I used to draw my little schedules on laptop, touchpad. This one. Okay, I'm sorting by date modified. This one's a lot more dinky. But I really liked, it's a kind of weird style for me. I liked it a good amount. I drew this on laptop. This was me experimenting with using the line tool, so most of this is just kind of really crudely drawn, exactly straight lines. I like her. She looks emaciated. I like the cube shadows. Oh, you know what? One thing I really like about this. This is an amazing. I like this bow a lot. It's not that great, but for whatever reason, it's always left a strong impression on me. This is such a cool bow. The eyes are also strong. What I'm drawing right now is pretty dime a dozen though. How long ago did you draw the mouse drawing? Well, the line tool drawing would have been April of last year. I've been in the streaming biz forever. The other one would have been, I think this month even. January 10th, this month. Clouds. This is what clouds look like. They're very high up, so they wouldn't go that low, even though it'd be nice if they did. I looked at clouds by the water, and since it's so low, the clouds are just like these little tiny strips, little line way up in the sky. Minuscule. Size of your finger in the distance. Looking back on the year, are there any highlights for you? Not really. I go through life every day as I do. There's nothing to it. I live every day like it is the day I am living. You know? Do you have anything you want to achieve for this year? I want my streams to look cooler. I have a lot of minor plans, like minor stream things. I want to do the stream this year or whatever. I want to gather enough poetry to do a poetry reading stream. I want to learn to write poetry. That's not something many people want, so it's not high priority, but I think it'd be fun. There you go. That was a neat effect. What about the Shonda shout out or really thinking you're cute? You're going to kill me. You're going to kill me if you start bringing up. Like, ha. Girls like you. Yeah, well, I'm gonna die. There you go. I don't know what to make of this art. Opacity. Give her eye more detail. I feel like it'd be less dime a dozen with more detail. Maybe I should force all of you to write poetry and do a Cheetah poetry reading stream. What's the artistic merit of that? This is gross. That's a gross nose. Opacity. Yeah. Speaking of which, are you interested in making more interactable streams? I have no idea what that means. I mean, there's people that make interactive streams of sort. Maybe a little lower. Alternatively, crazy. Tinamy, oh Tinamy, her feet so fair, how I yearn for a whiff of her hair. I'm gonna go back to drawing. Yeah, gross. Why can't I draw a nose? Nobody knows. Okay, this looks fine. This looks fine. This is normal. Have you really studied art to know what you do, or do you just draw the lines and things happen? I'm pretty art literate of sorts, but I would not call myself any kind of student or someone who studied. I could nerd out and talk about, like, Edvard Munch or whatever, but it wouldn't mean that much. I keep... How does nose look? We studied the female form through eroge. Okay. Dirty manga exposes you to a wide variety of art styles and anatomy. Okay? I don't care how creepy that makes me sound. It's not a bad way to learn. Maybe... Is that how you learned fashion too? I mostly learned fashion from... I look at a lot of like 70s magazines. Not in real life, I don't have any. I just look at them online. I really like the way colors interact each other and, you know, people use silhouettes and color blocking. She learns fashion by playing Dress to Impress on Roblox. I've never played Dress to Impress. I play Roblox, but I haven't touched stuff like that. And honestly, I'm probably going to play Roblox on stream again because I have other games that I enjoy, but... If I made fan art of Chinchilla, do you have Discord? I don't personally use a Discord server. I have an art tag, and that is Cheetah Mart. Or rather, I call it a fan content tag, but people treat it as an art tag, and that's fine. I call it a fan content tag because, you know, you can put anything in there. She hates us too much to use Discord. I refuse to use Discord for the sake of not hating anyone and not having a mental breakdown. Did you stop using Discord? I still check every once in a while because I do have things to keep up with, but for the most part, there's nothing on there that I really, really, really need. This is the wrong layer. I should name these layers, but I won't. Triangle. Low opacity. Soft brush on the entire thing. Oh. A quiet need, a wonderful lass, so warm, so sweet, but not without sass. Surrounded by Pepsi and pumice stones, I know one day she won't be alone. She tries to draw hands, her feet, or her nose. Please hear me out, I can fix her brows. That's a lot more poetry skill than I have. I might be cursed. I'm never gonna clear Doki Doki Literature Club. Really? Yes, chat GPT. Ah! Kill yourself! Chat GPT. Grey matter sitting on grass. Yeah. I don't know, for avoiding spoilers. Or because the colors interact in fun ways. Who knows? Huh. Discord is really bad for vulnerable women. I'm not the type to get groomed, but I think I would be the type to get irrevocably repulsed by people. Long time ago, I'm the kind of person who gets really menheta over potential comparisons. Or, you know, directly interacting with people one-on-one and seeing how I hold up to them. Helps me do good with isolation. Don't worry, we know your EP is the biggest. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah. Nah, not sure. Screw you! Have you done ego searching before? It sometimes kills the spirit. I'm not really one to ego search. I don't think anyone's gonna be talking about me. I've heard stuff about, you know, like, I've seen you in a Discord server, man, blah 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 blah. I don't know where that Discord server is, and I'm not joining it just to Like, did they type Chitami in here? Oh, gross. Hold on. Microphone more pointed towards me. I think ChatGPT is very useful. It makes me money at least. How do you make money off ChatGPT? Is that allowed? I talk about you all the time in my servers. And I see my waifu all the time in my dreams. Bill Gates typed Chitami in a Microsoft Teams. She's the one. In what? The secret Microsoft company that they're working on? HoloLive 2? Where do you think the surge of programmers started? I heard about I've heard multiple stories about guys that land a tech job and just have ChatGPT print stuff out for them all the time. Actually, I lied when I said I see my waifu in my dreams. I don't have dreams that I remember. At some point, I pass out, and then at some point, I wake up dazed and confused. What is it with the thirst poems? I do a normal poem out of the goodness of my heart, and people baselessly insult my talent while no one bats an eye. Utterly unhinged poetry, Philistines. ChatGPT, write a response where I'm mad about my poetry not being taken seriously. That's kidding. I don't know how to detect ChatGPT. Not particularly well, at least. Speaking of which, did you sleep well today? I wake up to dogs barking, and I try to ignore it, but they want to go outside. That means I have to sleep more? If I sleep more, I won't get the things I need done. And also, I can't admire art of anime people. I'm still picking out I'm still picking out wallpapers for my computers. Not computers, monitors. I like to set them to different anime people. And they're all facing the screen, so it's like I'm surrounded. How can you laugh like that? That sounds very unnerving but cute. I don't know. It's kind of like when you say something unwell, you laugh because you know it is shameful, but also because you know you won't give it up. Question mark? She's morbing. And then I morb all over the place. I think I've arted enough today. I think this is good art. You do laugh a lot? I go very stone-faced whenever my dad has me go outside alone and I have to do things in stores and things like that. But when I socialize, I kind of act out a little more. Save, export, and I will upload it to Twitter. Twitter! Let the people see my PNG file. And I will label it without a caption. Because I don't like to do that. Have you ever scared someone IRL? I don't talk to many people IRL. I've had a lot of people where I've said the wrong weird thing and then they stop talking to me. You know, they give you that weird look like, ah, this person. And then they stop talking to you. Uploading clothless woman to Twitter. There's nothing there. No genitals. Ha 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 ha. When oh it's you it becomes oh it's you. Ha 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 ha. Is it something related to lesbian manga? I don't read! I said it earlier, I like men. I talk more about women because women are easier to talk about. And also everyone here will agree because most of you guys are into women. If I talk about men, then it's going to be weird. And I'll just sound like a lonely loser. And then I'll start... And then if I don't sound like a sad loser, I'm gonna start getting like, actually she has a boyfriend accusations. And I wish I did! Do you take applications? No, because ultimately at heart I am only into anime. Deep down inside. I just wish that anime was real. Sounds like you're pretending to hide your boyfriends. How many do you even have? 30. And that's why I can only stream for a few hours at a time, because my schedule is packed. But if it was real, would it really be anime anymore? Yeah, you're right. I think I'd rather live in a scripted life then. With debatable free will. Do our moms know you've been hanging around with those boyfriends? Yeah, the boyfriends are your dads? No, that's weird. That's weird. Let's move on from that. Let's move on from that. Would you rather become anime or make anime real? If become means I'm getting isekai'd, then sure. My dad is dead, Jeremy. Ah! Okay, well, I imagine a non-zero amount of people have dead moms, and I'm still seeing their mom last night. Yeah. Yeah. So nice of them to visit. So nice of you to visit their graves. Well, apparently you're not. I need to go. I need to go before I dig this hole any deeper. I keep getting worse. I keep getting worse. Thanks everyone for coming. Don't keep digging, you'll hit Breezy's dad! Will there be a final stream? Tsunami will never fully leave, I think. Goodbye.